Ladies and gentlemen, you join me with the Royal Enfield Classic 650 Twin, and in my opinion, this motorcycle offers the best levels of fit and finish for a retro modern machine under rupees 6 lakh.
Any retro modern motorcycle. Are you absolutely sure about that?
Yes, I am 100% sure, simply because this motorcycle is so good value for money that if you want something a bit more powerful and of better quality, you have to be prepared to shell out at least twice the price.
So just for a second, let's just take a look at some of other Royal Enfield 650s.
Okay.
So as you know, I spent around 2,000 kilometers on the Super Meteor last month, and I thought the fit and finish was very good on that motorcycle as well. So why does the Classic 650 stand out?
It stands out because when you compare it to any other motorcycle above or below its segment, small details like these wheel hubs, for example, they are machined in acute detail and finished in chrome.
Those really do look beautiful, man. And one question I always had is why Enfield didn't do a full chrome Mr. Clean equivalent version of the Super Meteor for that full retro look. But they've answered that with this full chrome Classic 650, which I think looks spectacular.
They've done more than answer it. In fact, I'll give you a challenge. Why don't you start from this end of the motorcycle, go around all of it, come down to this end, and tell me if you find anything that feels cheap or out of place on this motorcycle.
Okay, okay. Okay, so I can't find anything right now. I do need more time. I got a little distracted by my reflection in the chrome.
Right. Anyway, do you want to guess what makes this a very appealing retro modern motorcycle to me?
Is it because it's only 3.37 lakh rupees ex-showroom?
I mean, yeah, that is a factor. But for me personally, when I sit on this motorcycle, I'm extremely happy to see that the instrument cluster is not a digital unit. Because you have to understand that if Royal Enfield wanted, they could have slapped a digital unit here. It's much cheaper to make, and they could have just done that and got away with it. But no, they took the extra time to give us an analog speedometer and a small digital window for the fuel gauge. So when I ride this motorcycle, this is what reminds me of the retro part of a retro modern machine.
I really appreciate them doing that, man, because now even though Royal Enfield have 6 650cc motorcycles, they're going through the time and effort to incorporate these little thoughtful details into each bike so that each one has its own distinct identity.
Yeah, and this design particularly, it's timeless. It's been so many years, but even now it looks iconic.
Really does.